Good afternoon, COP27. Good afternoon, Sharm Sheikh. How is doing, everyone? So I wanted to ask how many of you are currently a student? Well, I guess everyone is a student because learning never stops. Well, 3 years ago, I was a really student who with so many uni projects and uni deadlines. Just at the Australian National University, for my final assessment for a course, I joined a group tasked to create a climate change board game. I mean, board game compared with other uni projects, how hard could this be? So we all thought we can just learn from other classic board games and unpack their own mechanics and elements, put in our own creative twist. So boom, we have a new board game. And then we just need to put in some climate change quiz and climate change facts. Boom, we have our new climate change board game. Well, we were so optimistic back then, a bit too optimistic. So that's the first time I learned something called serious game design. It is really important, really. Serious design for us, game design for us is about how we make a game both have fun to play and have educational purpose, but also with our own creative flaws. This is a beautiful Friday afternoon. My team was so nervous when we first presented our board game, Pacific Climate Adventures, to the class and to the professor. Will they like it? Will people want to play it? Will students find it boring? We were shocked because people in the class really enjoyed the game. They were smiling, they were laughing, and they really had a good time. So from the success of the board game Pacific Climate Adventures, I saw the potential and the power of game-based education. But I was a little bit worried. Why? It's like how the game like Pacific Climate Adventures or other similar games reach to more people, not just for the students who are studying environment courses. So I found Enviroally. With the help of my teams, we just collect the feedback from various workshops. So that's why we have a new kind of board game, Pacific Climate Adventures, that you are looking now. This is a board game. This is a homework for uni. So for the new board game, now we have 7 characters with diverse cultural background. Those people were facing the climate change crisis on South Pacific Island together. So, for the help of my teams, we finally created a new world, which called Planet E. It gives my pleasure to introduce my friends, Jiangnan, and to set out this beautiful world.
Thank you, Qiqi. Hello, everyone. I'm Zhang Nan, your spaceship pilot. 5 minutes ago, our spaceship landed on a new planet. This planet belonged to an advanced civilization, but it couldn't undergo extreme climate change events when the average temperature increased by 1 degree Celsius. So they moved to another planet, a better alternative. We, the extraterrestrial investigation team, discovered this abandoned planet just now. This is Planet E. Uh-oh. Sorry, it's not working. This is Planet E. First, let's piece together the center of the planet using our magic. There are 7 types of land: wetland, forest, farmland, woodland, pasture, grassland, and degraded land. Then let's choose a city construction target. For example, we can choose to build an eco-tourism city. To get economy scores, let's use building cards such as adding tertiary industry or development cards such as changing forests to degraded land. I hope you won't use that card, but you still have the option. To get ecology score, we can use restoration cards such as changing farmland to woodlands or protection cards such as protecting the forest. We also have some magic cards. They can help us replicate one card or randomly flip one land piece. We need to be careful that using building cards and development cards will cause global warming, which may trigger extreme climate change events. We also need to be careful when gathering resources in wetlands and forests. If you are lucky enough, you will meet a little cutie who looks angry but won't hurt you. If you meet a beast, it will first beat you, then steal your resource. Before the average temperature increase reaches 2 degrees Celsius, I hope we can successfully build the city we want. Planet E is our gamification breakthrough because it built a more flexible mapping relationship between learning and gaming. How do we communicate climate science with the general public? We give the magic of analysis to the hands of players using the most interesting method we can come up with. We hope we are a good case to motivate fans of game-based teaching and learning to take the challenge of designing a climate change game. The game designing process is a learning process, just like Qiqi's growth when designing Pacific Climate Adventures. We would like to recommend beginners to combine climate education with prevalent types of games. For example, we found that the phenomenon level detective game is very suitable to teaching and learning disaster prevention and response. We were students benefiting from designing Pacific Climate Adventures. Years later, we are designing Planet E for a broader range of beneficiaries. At this moment, we stand here to call for more people to get involved in climate game design. Please follow us on social media. We will share the toolkit of Pacific Climate Adventures with you. Thank you.